Scott the Porcupine, writing by Rosa Maria Frade. Once upon a time, in a forest far, far away, lived a tender porcupine named Scott, who enjoyed his day playing with others like him, loved to roll on the grass while opening small holes in it. One day, his parents decided it was time for Scott to go to school and said, "Dear son, you must start at school to learn new things and make new friends." Scott was very excited about the news, especially because he would meet new friends. The next day, Scott got up early in the morning, was ready to leave, and his mother said, "Everything will be fine. You shouldn't be nervous." "I will, Mom," said Scott. Scott arrived early on his first day of class, and the teacher met him and his other classmates and told them, "Pay attention. Today we have a new partner. His name is Scott, so give him an applause." But the applause finished quickly when Scott tried to take his chair and involuntarily dropped some of his classmates' notebooks with his long spikes. Scott left very uncomfortable with the situation and sat down in the chair of the last class, but a lovely squirrel approached him and said, "Don't worry, it was an accident. Everything is fine." When it was time for recess, Scott wanted to play with his new friends, but the wolf, who was very envious, wanted to make Scott feel bad and threw the ball directly to his spikes, and the ball got pricked. So the wolf began to mock and exclaim, "Ha, ha, ha! What a silly porcupine! Everything goes wrong." Scott ran out to the corner of the courtyard and began to cry for a long time. A few days later, Scott took the bus to go to school, and when he walked down the hall, his friend the squirrel offered Scott to sit next to her, but with his feet he pricked her friend's cheek, and Scott, very distressed, says, "I regret that I hurt you. Was not my intention," and went to the last chair of the bus and decided to be alone to avoid disturbing his friends. One day, Scott was in the park playing alone for a while, but suddenly he saw their friends enjoying the swing and wanted to share with them. So he started swinging his friends one by one until it was time to swing, but none of them wanted to do it because they were afraid of being hurt by Scott. No day was happy for Scott at school, and his birthday was approaching, and he felt more and more lonely and sad than ever. Things got worse when Scott realized that the squirrel, his best friend, always whispered to others and avoided. During the day of Scott's birthday, none of his teammates congratulated him, and Scott thought, "I'm not worthy of the friendship of my partners," and he continued all day very sad. At the end of the class, his classmates left the classroom, and he was alone again. But suddenly they returned, bringing a large box to Scott as a birthday present. He was very surprised, and the squire said, "Open the box, it's for you." Excited, Scott opened the box and began to take out small pieces of cork, trying to find the desired gift, but found nothing but small pieces of cork. Confused, asked his friends, "Why can't find it?" And the squirrel took a cork piece and inserted it into one of the porcupine spines, and then his other companions continued to do the same in each of the porcupine spines, and finally the friends found a way to hug him and showed all their friendship to little Scott. Moral: Never judge people by their appearance. We must value their feelings and see them with the eyes of the heart.